While addressing the country about Osama bin Laden's death last night, President Obama invoked former President Bush, saying, quote, "We must reaffirm that the United States is not and never will be at war with Islam. I've made clear, just as President Bush did shortly after 9/11, that our war is not against Islam." Joining us now, Ibrahim Hooper with the Council of American-Islamic Relations, or CAIR. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
We have read the statement, we've been quoting the statement from CAIR regarding Osama bin Laden's death all morning, but while we have you on the phone, we'd like to hear your reaction, sir.
Well, I think we join with all Americans in being relieved that this threat to our nation has been eliminated and that we're a little safer today than we were yesterday.
And you use that word little. I feel like I should ask you to expound on that, sir.
Yeah, obviously the threat of terrorism has not gone away with the death of one person. There's an ideology out there that falsely uses the faith of Islam to kill innocent people, and that's the ideology that has to be challenged. He was a symbol of this ideology, but the ideology remains.
You'll be holding a news conference later this morning on the Hill. What will the message be?
Well, we're just repeating this message because so often when American Muslims speak out against terrorism and religious extremism, people say, you don't do enough. Well, every day we try and get the message out. We try and let our fellow Americans know that we reject terrorism just as much as any other Americans, and we just have to keep repeating that message.
In your statement that we have been reading this morning, you remind us that Al-Qaeda has also been responsible not just for American lives, but also many Muslims.
Yeah, along with the thousands of Americans killed, obviously, on 9/11 and other times, there's just uncounted numbers of Muslims worldwide that have been killed and injured by Al-Qaeda attacks.
We reiterated, both Presidents Obama and Bush, their statements that this was never a war with Islam. When you hear that, what would you like to, how would you like to further that, I suppose, for our listeners and our viewers?
Well, we've always said that Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda never represented Islam and Muslims. They tried to say they represented Islam, but they didn't. So I think it's good that both President Bush and President Obama have restated that or made it clear in past statements.
CAIR has come up with its own list of anti-terror initiatives and ways to move forward safely as we go about our business, day-to-day lives. Can you tell us about those initiatives and what the message is from CAIR as America's largest Muslim civil liberties organization?
Again, it's the rejection of terrorism. It's the rejection of religious extremism. We've had television public service announcements with that message. We've had an online petition drive called Not in the Name of Islam. We've coordinated religious rulings against terrorism and religious extremism. So we're trying to do every day whatever we can to put that message out there.
Ibrahim, we thank you so much for joining us today. And again, there's a news conference later today. We appreciate you joining us this morning before that. All right.